Let's talk about this trade that we were following today in the trading room. The plan was buying the S&P at this area, and the stop loss could be one tick below this low here. And we got a beautiful result today, capturing the whole move up. These are the type of trades that we are looking every day in the trading room. But today, traders, I want to share with you the reason why this was a successful trade, why liquidity is key when we are finding the trades, and how to do it step by step. So first of all, this was the chart that we were seeing today prior to the trade. We have a Discord channel, a Discord community, and right there is where we share the trades, and then we have a session where we cover all the details. So right here, there is an accumulation. We are seeing many passive orders hitting the market, and here we just want to have the validation candle, the trigger candle. Is a specific candle that we look for the setup in order to trigger the trade. When you have your chart, when you are seeing at your chart, you have only 50% of the information of the market. These are the market orders. These are the market orders, so that's your chart. But you are missing the other 50% of the data, which is the liquidity. The liquidity is the passive orders, is the big guy, as we call it, intentions, or the big institutions' intentions. And that's the other 50% of the storyline. Of course, if we ignore one side of the storyline, it's going to be a big problem. So the way we resolve this is with our indicator. Our indicator gives an easy way of reading this market liquidity. When the self line is under our bigger line, it's a buy trade. When the self is above it and the big A is below it, it's a sell trade. That easy. Of course, if the distance is big enough, like in this case, it's faster the reaction and easier and highest the probability to trade. That easy. So it's quite simple, the way that we designed our model to read the market liquidity. So the next step is to validate the completion of the leg with the trigger candle, and we can jump into the trade. In terms of Elliott wave, this will be wave 1 and this will be wave 2, and we will be expecting the wave 3. But as you can see with liquidity, you can filter out the trade. If you don't have the setup in the liquidity, you are not going to take it, and you're going to save a lot of your bad trades, or the stop loss trades, or those type of trades that the price completely runs on the other side. You're going to have a highest probability of finding the end of your waves with this liquidity indicator. It's just fascinating the way that this resolves this issue. So that's the logic, and of course, then here is the result. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Is like a 1 to 16 risk-reward ratio. For most traders, a 1 to 2 or a 1 to 3 is more than enough, and that's fine. You can use it in that way as well. But there is something else, and is the time frame. Of course, a 30-minute chart candle contains more data in terms of liquidity than a 5-minute candle. So here, traders, this is the what we were seeing before, the setup. It was on the 30-minute chart. Here is the black line, and here is the orange line. Well, remember, when the black line is below the orange line, we only can find the bullish trades, right? So that's a place where we were here, and the 30-minute chart was bullish as well. So having a bias, starting with a bias on lower time, on a higher time frame, then we can move to lower time frames to find the trades. This system, this new trading model, works on any instrument. This is the version 2 of our indicator, and it works on any instrument. You can trade the futures, you can trade the cryptos, or you can trade the Forex market, or whatever you like. It's going to be the same logic and on any time frame. So that's the setup that we were following today. Beautiful result. And this trade was taken today in our daily trading room with our whole model with Elliott wave and the liquidity indicator. So if you want to learn more about our membership, visit us on elliottwavestreet.com. Have a fantastic rest of your day, a great start of your trading week. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.